This video will demonstrate the process of submitting school readiness attendance within the Provider Services portal. To begin, log in to your portal account. This demonstration site uses a test environment. Other than the words UAT testing across the top, it's the same as your provider portal page. Once you've logged in, you'll need to make sure your profile is in active status. You can do this by selecting Profile, then Provider Profile. The current status is on the right hand of the screen. If it says anything other than active, please contact your early childhood specialist to determine your next steps. Once you've ensured you have an active profile, you can proceed with the attendance submission process. From this provider dashboard, select the attendance menu item. Select Manage SR Attendance. This screen shows the SR attendance roster. You'll select the service period for which you're recording the attendance. Note that a due date is displayed in red for each service period. Providers that contract with multiple coalitions must submit an attendance roster to each coalition for payment. In the attendance roster, the children are listed alphabetically by last name. The column on the right-hand side shows their current status, and this is where you will see P and D if they are pending parent acceptance and needs the family's attention. Children that are enrolled do not have an initial status listed. You can also use the search feature to search for specific children, ages, or billing groups in the roster. The summary feature shows the current saved attendance information for all children in one view. Click on a child's name to view their attendance for the month. The days the site is closed are marked with an asterisk. The days the child is scheduled to attend are marked with an X for present, along with his or her scheduled unit of care. Paid holidays would be marked with an H, and days a child is not scheduled to attend are marked with an NS. A legend is provided in the bottom left-hand corner with more code descriptions. To change a present day to absent, click on the X. A dialog box appears to collect more information. Select the reason for the absence and enter a note if needed. From here, you may also choose a file to upload where you can attach documentation for an absence for each child. After you have saved that absence, that X will be marked as an A. You can also switch an absence back to present if it was entered by mistake by clicking on the A. A message box will appear to confirm the change. Clicking Yes removes the saved absence information, deletes any document attached, and it changes the A for absent to an X for present. Once you have entered all of the absences for that child, click Save. This ensures that the work you just did will remain in the system even if you get distracted or have to log out. Clicking Save between each child is not required, but it is recommended to save before moving on to another child. Please note that consecutive absences must be entered per day, meaning there isn't a click and drag feature to select multiple days at once. However, it's not necessary to upload the same document each day if it applies to multiple days. You can upload one document of an excuse note on one of the absent days and then reference it in the note area for other absences. You'll repeat these steps for each child until you have completed the entire roster. When all child absences are marked for the month, click Save. Then click Submit to Coalition button. If you are submitting attendance for past due service periods, a box will appear to let you know that the due date for that service period has passed and attendance records may be processed in the next reporting period. Clicking Continue will take you to the Sign and Certify page. This page displayed is the Sign and Certify page, which summarizes the information for each child, and an electronic signature is required. Please read the certification statements above the signature box before signing. Enter your first and last name in the full name field. And check the box for Certify by Electronic Signature, and click Submit. To abandon the submission, you can click Cancel. Please remember, this step of signing works best in the Chrome browser rather than Internet Explorer. After submitting your attendance, the screen returns to the SR attendance roster view with the current service period displayed. When you select the submitted service period from the drop-down, the submitted roster now has a submitted message, and each child shows sub for submitted in the status column. This status will change as the child attendance is processed by the Coalition. As a reminder, any enrollment changes, such as changing start dates and entering terminations, can be made in the enrollment area, not the attendance area. It is recommended to enter child attendance on a daily basis. You can save and exit the attendance page without submitting. Then, once you get to the end of the month, everything will be entered, and you can just enter the last day of the month and submit everything at one time. If you have questions throughout the attendance process, please contact your assigned ELC representative, and we will be happy to provide assistance.